Yeah, hi there. These comments are for CW, and I'm Michael. I'm going to listen to your integrated speaking practice test that you just submitted to me, so let's hear what you have to say. Okay, I'm going to download it right now.
This reading and the listening passage both discuss about the risk of nuclear energy. In the reading passage, the writer describes that nuclear energy can be used to low and high enriched and weapon-grade fission.
So you're having some trouble explaining that. What you're trying to say is, according to the reading passage, it does say that they need to use enriched uranium in order to produce nuclear energy, but it's not clear, at least according to the International Atomic Energy Agency, what countries are doing with this uranium. Are they using it for a weapon, or are they using it for energy? So you kind of had some trouble with your vocabulary trying to explain that.
There is an agency that is responsible for monitoring and inspection. It still has difficult.
You want to say for monitoring and inspecting countries which use uranium.
To monitor which countries are using nuclear weapons. Furthermore, in the listening passages.
So it wasn't exactly a complete, accurate response to the information from the reading, so you're missing some information.
The speaker gives an example to emphasize the risk of the nuclear energy.
Yes, that's good. So as you state the topic of the listening, you're also showing how it relates to the reading passage, so that was good. Your organization's actually pretty good. You're just having some language use and delivery problems.
The Chernobyl nuclear plant exploded in 1986. That is the worst nuclear accident. It killed 30 people immediately. Immediately, they're talking about risk of nuclear energy.
Okay, so not bad. So let's take a look at the rubrics here. So you got good and bad news here. The good news is you have a pretty good organization of ideas. The bad news is, I think the reading, you didn't completely accurately explain that information. You also had some language use problems and delivery problems, so it was hard to understand you. You had a lot of pauses, a lot of hesitations in there. So also, I'd like to have you work on your intonation too, but you got a lot of problems with that. So what you want to do is continue to study in the pronunciation area of my course. This is an emergency for you. This is an absolute emergency. You can do nothing, and you can have terrible pronunciation for the rest of your life, or you can make a change beginning today and start working on that. So I would recommend start immediately. You want to make sure that when you get into the graduate program, you're somewhat intelligible. Right now, you're hardly intelligible at all, so you have to make a lot of improvements, and that's going to make it much easier when you get into your graduate program. So start going through all of my pronunciation lessons. There's actually homework exercises in there where you can do voice recordings of the sentences and the paragraphs. Do them. This is very important for you right now. Okay, so your score here, I'm going to give you some points because you did have a good organization. So I'm going to put you at about 2.1 out of 4, or 17 points out of 30. Now, for the purposes of our class, 2.16, this is going to put you at 75% on this assignment. All right?